Hey there, everyone. Your host, Cassie Soto, here with news that the UNLV basketball program has found its new head coach in Kevin Kruger. Here with me to discuss the news is sports writer for the Las Vegas Review-Journal, Sam Gordon. Sam, Kruger is a last name that many people in the Las Vegas area are familiar with, but what can you tell us about Kevin Kruger?
Well, Cassie, the Desiree Reed-Francois did not have to go very far to make the hire of Kevin Kruger. He was on TJ Otzelberger's staff for the last 2 years, and he before that he was an assistant under his dad at Oklahoma. Previously had some assistant coaching experience at Northern Arizona as well, and that was after a 7-year professional career that included the G League, included stops in a number of countries: Bulgaria, Germany, Mexico. So here he is at 37 years old with his chance to lead UNLV, lead a program that at one time was once a powerhouse, once one of the most historically significant programs in all of college basketball. And here's somebody with ties to the program, played for UNLV, right? Played at Arizona State, but did a transfer year at UNLV, and actually was a starting point guard the last time the team reached the Sweet 16. So he understands Vegas, he understands basketball in Vegas, and he understands the importance of UNLV being relevant again. And he's going to have his chance to make that happen.
Sam, you mentioned athletic director Desiree Reed-Francois and her announcing this hire. And I want to ask, is this maybe a safe hire for her? Obviously, TJ Otzelberger was her hire. It did not last long, only 2 seasons. Hiring in-house, not hiring a search firm to help with this coaching change is, I guess, the easiest way to put it. Yeah, is this a safe coaching change for her?
Well, it's safe in the sense that I know she wanted to keep continuity, right? The cycle of turnover that UNLV's experienced the last, 30 years or so, since the days of Jerry Tarkanian. I know that's been exhausting. It's been an exhaustive thing, and I think the thought is it's one of the reasons the program hasn't been able to be relevant. But having him there, I mean, he's familiar with the players. He's familiar kind of with the way things are done at UNLV, and now he gets his chance to kind of put his own twist on it. So in that sense, in terms of not completely disrupting what TJ Otzelberger was trying to build and what UNLV under Desiree Reed-Francois is trying to build, yes, it's very safe in that regard.
When you look at maybe the recruits that TJ Otzelberger was going at for this next season, do you think that some of them stay here now, knowing that someone familiar, as you said, Kevin Kruger, will be at the program? Did you think that they want to play for TJ Otzelberger? Did they want to play for UNLV, and will they stay?
Yeah, I think it's the type of thing where you kind of reevaluate and reassess your situation. I know Arthur Kaluma is a top 50 kid in the country who has a number of suitors. I mean, he had a number of programs that recruited top tier, first class programs that are still making deep runs in the NCAA tournament as we speak. So I would expect him to kind of reassess his situation, as well as Keyshawn Gilbert. Now, there's still a chance. Obviously, the staff played a role in the recruitment of Keyshawn Gilbert, who just won a state championship the other day with Vashon High School in St. Louis, formerly of Durango. So he might want to stay here. And again, there is some familiarity, but it might be on Kevin Kruger to kind of re-recruit these guys, and as well as kind of the guys on his own team. Now, again, there is a familiarity. They do know him, and I think for the most part, they do like him. But at the same time, the transfer portal, with not having to sit out a year because of the coronavirus pandemic, the transfer portal is going to be active, and I would also expect some players to maybe reevaluate their futures and at least explore what's going to happen in the transfer portal. You never know what the possibilities are, and with TJ Otzelberger out of town and Kevin Kruger in there, it obviously it makes sense that they kind of want to reevaluate their futures. And I want to be clear, Cassie, that's one reason that Desiree Reed-Francois wanted to act quickly. She wanted to give her players a fair opportunity to evaluate their futures as fast as possible because of the ever-changing nature of college basketball today. So we'll see what happens, but first things first was the hire of Kevin Kruger, and that's out of the way. And now he can go about building the program the way he wants to.
Now the work can get started, Sam. Kevin Kruger will officially be announced as the new head coach in a virtual press conference on Monday at 10 a.m. And we will be covering that live for all of you Rebel fans out there. So stay with us at lvrj.com, reviewjournal.com. Sam Gordon will also be bringing you the latest and greatest news you need to know about UNLV. Give him a follow on Twitter at @BySamGordon. And again, tune in with us at 10 a.m. on Monday. For Sam Gordon, I'm Cassie Soto. Thank you so much for watching.